Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99. How you doing? Is it July the 9th today? It's Tuesday. Anyhow, it's Tuesday. Maybe it's the 8th. I don't know. You get the point. So I've said in other videos, you never know who you're talking to. Like, watch what you say because you never know who you're talking to. And I had one of those conversations today. Let me back up. So Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 often go out to coffee at different coffee shops. And lately we've been going to one coffee shop about 20 minutes away, 20 minutes south. And one day I see this guy outside and he's dressed casually. And I don't really say too much to him. He's sitting outside. And then the next day I saw him and I introduced myself. I'm like, wow, that guy seems like a nice young man. And then I don't know if I thought like he didn't have a job, because every time I would go to the coffee shop at different times of the day and different days of the week, this guy was sitting outside, either reading a book, listening to a podcast, journaling, taking notes. And I'm like, wow, this guy like doesn't have a job. So I said to him the last time I saw him, I said, hey man, the next time I see you, I want to spend some time with you. So this afternoon, normally we go in the coffee shop in the morning. Sorry, this is a slow developing story, but I want to give you some of the backdrop and some of the details. So this afternoon, we went over there at like 2 o'clock. And the dude is sitting out there. And I don't want to say his name, but I pulled up, rolled down the window and said, hey, I'm like, you want to talk to me today? He's like, yeah, would love it. So I say to him, where are you from? I said, give me your 5-minute story. Where are you from? What are you doing? Why are you here? And he says, I'm from a state in the United States that's not near here. I may delete this video in like a month because he wanted to know a little bit about me, and I'm going to tell him about my YouTube channel, but I don't want him to watch this video. And the guy says to me, well, I'm on a break. I said, oh, that's nice. Like from a job? I've seen you here like the past week. He's like, no, I've been on a break since last June. I'm like, last month or June of 2024? And very casually, very humbly, he's like, no, June of 2024. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, my dad is working on a documentary movie with, and he names a movie producer and an actor that you would know the name. I'll give you the guy's initials. It's DW. DW. And DW is 70 years old. Google it. So my dad's working on a project, a documentary movie with, and I work for the company, and inside I'm like, this dude's not unemployed. He's from a prominent family from this area. Not this area, the area where he's from. And I'm like, okay. And he was very humble, and he didn't want to tell me that much about himself, which was kind of interesting to me. But he told me his name. We exchanged names. Well, actually, I introduced myself 2 days ago when I saw him. He told me his name, and he's thinking about buying some property downtown. Again, it was not a strange conversation. I've had stranger conversations at airports, believe me. But again, you never know who you're talking to. And at the end of the conversation, we drove back home, or I drove back home, obviously, with Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 and Minnie. And it turns out that this guy thinks I'm helping him, like not mentoring him, but I was encouraging him with a few things, and he's like, this guy said to me, right after you told me that 4 days ago, I called my dad and my brother, and I said, hey, this guy just sat down and bought me a coffee, and he was talking to me, and I was really encouraged. And I think it could end up that this guy's going to help me more than I helped him. And again, just an interesting conversation that lasted about 9 minutes. But you never know who you're talking to. You never know. So here I think this guy's unemployed, sitting in front of a coffee shop, and he's not just sitting in front of a coffee shop, if you know what I mean. So that's the video. Crypto Mentor 99. Shout out to all the people from prominent families out there. I support you. I'm glad that you're in the position that you're in, and that you have the influence that you do. And yeah, it was just a cool interaction. Anyhow, watch what you say to people. Watch how you treat people, because you have no idea who they are or maybe what they can do for you. Love y'all. Bye-bye.